Okay, so I'm going to check out this bottom section. It's a little dirty, but it's not terrible. I think it's worth a shot. There's a nice brown. Gotta get my hand wet. Yeah. There's a real nice, fat, strong brown. Easy, dude. You're just gonna hurt yourself. Yeah. There's just a super fat, super strong brown. He goes about 13, it looks like. And in fact, he does go 13 and a half. Nice looking fish. There he goes. Oh, here's a nice brown. Here's a real nice brown. Alright. Look at that guy. Easy, dude. He might be, looks 18. He don't look 20. Actually, he looks about 17. But a big, fat brown. Wow. Okay. Okay, well, he just shook the hook out. Okay, so that's out of the way. Look at the size of this fatty. I can't tell exactly what size he is, but I'm going to set him down. I'll get a good measure on him. He looks about 17 and a half to me. Give him some water here for a second. He's in real good shape energy-wise. Just checking to make sure we're on, and we are. So, easy, dude. Let me tie up this part so I don't get this stuck. So, finally, all of a sudden, we get a real nice fish. And he goes 17 and 3/4. 17 and 3/4. So, get you a nice broadside look, and then we'll get him back. But a big, fat, brown, wow. What a nice fish. A toad. Flat on a toad. So, get him out of here. He's in good shape. So that was really interesting how he hit, because he hit and he didn't even know he was hooked. And then once he started to go, that's when things went a little crazy. Once he started to get pulled on. So this looks good to me. I think I'm going to keep finding better water as I go upstream. Alright. Always nice to get a quality fish like that. That's a real quality fish. I know it's not over 20, but that is just a stupendous brown trout specimen. Another nice big brown. Not quite as big. Still like 16, 15, something like that. Wow. Another nice brown. Come on, dude. Another full-on hit. So yeah, nice. 15. Yeah, he looks 15. 14 and a half, 15. More like 13 and a half. Yeah, nice fish though. And he was up in that top rip current. And there's another one. Oh, he got off. Shoot. I better look at my hook. Popped up this. See, he popped up the skirt on me, that last one did. And so just so that you can see what I'm using, because I don't think I said that yet, this is a gold 15, so it's a size 15 blade. It's a repurposed Panther Martin die cast body, but I used a solid bead like I always use on my lures, and I'm using heavier wire. This was actually a Canadian bought Panther Martin, and it had fletched hooks, and that fletched hook was a size 6 or a size 4, and I don't like using a size 4 on the stream, and so a size 4 just gets hung up in logs and sticks and twigs a lot, so I don't like using a size 4 for that. So I redid it with a 6 and a skirt, and so far so good without fletching. So that's a good sign. I'm still hopeful now that we're going to find a big guy at some point. There's another nice brown. Oh, and he got off. You know, with the jump, I'll chalk that one up to the fish. Sometimes the fish wins. I don't think there's anything I could have done about that. Let me look at my hooks though here, just to be on the safe side. I mean, they are all very, very sharp. That was another 15, 16-inch brown though. And this is, again, some more narrow and super fast water. I don't know. And there's no eddy line, there's no cut to it. It's pretty much all the same speed. And it's been my experience that when you don't have an eddy line, you don't have a break. Oop, there's a fish. But when you don't have an eddy line or a break or a change in current, you're less likely to find a lot of fish there. You can still find fish, but less likely to find a lot of fish. Yeah. Oh, there's a nice brown. This is not the fish that I just saw. I just had a big guy coming down the pike, and this was not him. Oop, there he goes. Uh-oh. Problems. Get this little guy off. Here's a little brown. Just a baby brown. First little one I've seen today. This is about a 10-inch brown. Yeah, just about a 10-incher. Oop, oop, oop. I think we can get a better picture than that. We sure can. Yeah, not much. Rambunctious guy. And so here you can see what I'm talking about, how there's an eddy on either side of where the flow's coming down. That's much more preferable to stream trout than just a one-way, one-power stream flow. Where you have eddies and you have bends and that kind of stuff, you tend to do, I tend to do a little better in holes like that. And that is definitely, I wouldn't exactly call that a run, but it's close. It looks more like a run at the top with a pool at the bottom. And not much riff here. So the pool's here, the run is up there. It looks real nice. Toss a few slow ones in there and let it sink, just in case there's a big guy at the bottom like that. And there he is. There's a super brown again. Another 18. So, you heard me while I was talking. He was sitting back in there, so another big 17, 18-inch trout. I said I'm going to lay it slow so that we can see if there's a guy laying on the bottom. So the first couple that I moved on through there, I was moving them through at regular casting speed. And the last couple, I purposely slowed it up so that I could manage to maybe attract another fish, and I did. Ooh. This is a male. You got very lucky to keep that guy on. Don't you bite me. Don't you bite me. Okay, the hook's out, so we'll let the fish be. Let him get some air. Should say let him get some water. Yeah, he looks like he's going to be fine. Get myself situated here. We're still rolling. So I'll see if I can get my lure back hooked up, and then we'll get this guy back in the water. Awesome. Boy. Well, unfortunately that is completely food barred, so I will just go ahead and get this fish back in the water and not have him wait any longer. Try to get a measure on him. He's going to be a pain. But again, another big fat trout. And he goes. Well, we'll just let him get some water. Let him relax a bit. Let him get a few breaths here. I'll see again what I can do about this lure, but it doesn't look. I got to cut that lure. I'll try and get a measurement here first. So that fish does go 16 and a half. So now I'll put my pole down and I'll get you a nice broadside shot. My hands are all nice and wet. Yeah, another big fat brown. Look at that guy. Awesome fish. 16 and a half. And he's no worse for the wear. watch him and see what he does. Nice big brown. I'm going to cut this off. I think I can still stay with this lure. My God, it was stuck here. Unfortunately, I'm going to switch lures because he's done a number on this lure. So the tail is worn. I can no longer use that lure. That fish is just still hanging out right there. I did make up some lures today though. And I looked at all these, they were pretty good. It's a real big one. So I think what I'll do is I'll go with this jobber. It's got that eyeball on it. It's a little heavier than that last one. That trout is still just right there in the grass. Tie on my... So these are the snaps that I use, size 0. Okay, so that's the pool I was just at, so I'm 10 foot ahead. There's a biter. Get off. The hole looks like it's on the other side here, so I'll edge closer and closer to it. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, here's a nice brown. Let's pull and drag. Come to Papa, baby. Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Gosh darn it. That's gonna be a stringer fish. And I was pulling him too. He's not that big. Looks like about 14, 15, but you can see just how far down he got that. I might be able to get him out without hurting him. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, another big fat male. Yeah, you know what? He don't look so bad. Let's see what we can do about this. Come here, buddy. Trying to help you. Yeah, I think he'll be fine. Let me just put him in the water for a few seconds. Let's see if he's pushing blood. Yeah, he is. Yeah, quite a bit of it. So he ain't gonna make it. I wasn't planning on keeping any fish today. And that is a fine fish. Yeah, the gill raker is busted. So he is not going to make it. He'll fight it for a while, but he's going to die. So we'll put him on a stringer. And we'll keep going. What a beautiful fat fish. Yeah, you can see the blood coming from his mouth. But a beautiful fat green brown. Oop. This one is not going to be able to flop away. Darn it. And that fish goes 18. He ain't going nowhere, folks. He's on a stringer. Darn it. Well, I'll try and reel a little faster. I did move to a heavier lure, and I have a feeling that's what did it in. So I had come in here and I was edging across the hole to the current, and that was really only my second line. I hit this outside edge, I hit the next edge, and then I hit towards the flow, and on that second cast that guy bit. He's trying to pretend like he's okay, but I'm telling you, when trout have bleeding going on like that. Ooh, and here's another big fish. Oh, he's off. Shit, that was a 20. What do we got going on here? Those hooks are all good. Darn it. That was a 20. There's a decent brown. There's about 13, 14. Maybe only 12. Rambunctious. Barely bit. Nice looking fish though. Pretty fish. Red spots with silver halos. Oop, and there was a little guy. Right at the end. Now I'm going to go down the chute. I'm going to hit on this side of it. There's a fish. Pretty decent brown. Yeah, nice. 13 and a half. Pretty fish. There's another small brown, looks like. Yeah, it is. Hand vent. Stop, buddy. Yeah, real pretty little brown. Pretty fish. Oh, there was a little fish. So that is actually a riff that you see right there. I've got little fish biting on me in there. nicer brown in that riff. There we go. Tension off that line. And clears the hook. And he's off. And he stole my, sorry you don't get a picture of him, but he came off the hook. He stole my tail. Okay, so we'll keep with this even without a tail. We'll see if we still get some bites. But that was a nice 15-inch brown. Hole back here. It's a little one right there, but I doubt there's going to be any. Oh, and there is one. It's a brookie. Easy, dude. Relatively small brookie. Pretty one though. Pretty brookie. There was a fish. There's just a little guy. Looks like a little brookie. It is a little brookie. Just a pretty little brookie. There's a little brookie. So it's nice to see some brookies too. These are tiny though. Tiny, tiny brookies. Pretty. That looks like the best pool I've seen in a while. So, how I'm going to do this one is I'm going to start in the back. And hit a stick. Strike one. Let's try another one even further back here. There's a decent brown. Right at about 13. Pretty brown, right at about the 12 and a half, 13 I'd say. We want to go the other way. Stay out of the hole. He's going back to the hole. Try the back. A little better. A little better. Not a giant. Not a giant, but a little better. Solid, oh, solid 13, sorry. Try the front here. Oh, there's a nice brookie. There's a solid brookie. Worry about the lure later. But there's a nice 9.5 brookie. Pretty fish. There's a little teeny brookie. It's a brookie. Slow down, buddy. Yeah, it's a little brookie. Just a super small guy. Paw marks on him, about 5 inches. Back left. There's a little fish. There's a small brown. About 9, 8. And it would take till sundown, but I have been catching a lot of fish too, so that adds time. Oh! Just see that guy. That's a 20. Oh my God, did you see that guy come out of there? Got the hook out. Holy crap. He looks 20. Unfortunately, he destroyed the hook. Just going to unhook. There's nothing that I'm going to be able to do about that. That's a nice big fish. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do anything about it. Well, I'm not going to be able to do a damn thing about it. Oh, look at the size of that guy. That's going to be a 20 for sure. I'm going to sit down somewhere safer. So I can get a measurement on this guy. He goes 19. He's 19. He's not 20. There's just a beautiful 19 though. 19 on the dot. Not doing so hot here. There he goes. Now he's doing well. I'll watch him for a second. Awesome. 19, so not a 20, but close. There's a little fish. Just a little brown. Bait for that guy. Looks like a brookie. There it is. Oh, there he goes, little brookie. A nicer fish in front of this one, the brown. There's a little brookie. There's a nice brown. Beautiful fish. I did about 13 and a half, 14 I'd say, 14 I'd say. Okay, so, hey, fantastic outing. Several nice large browns, nothing over 20, but 19, 18, 17. I think I lost one that was probably 20, but otherwise, pretty nice deal. Beautiful evening, weather's nice. It's great to be out on the streams. So thanks for watching Wisconsin trout fishing, and happy fishing.